Let's do this.
Boo punch.
Slot machine.
So, thank you all so much for meeting with me.
Thank you for the cookie bouquet.
And the scotch.
And the sex toys were a nice touch.
You know what? I'll get right to the point because I have so much respect for what your company has done with other celebrity slot machines.
Great. I have a hard stop at 11.
And I'll be hitting the scotch at 11.
I'll be taking that sex toy and excusing myself and coming back super relaxed.
So, I'd like you to make a Richard Houghton slot machine because I'd like to get rich from it. I saw a Britney Spears one, and I think I'd like to be on a slot machine too.
Are you a celebrity?
Well, I have an IMDb page.
Have you been in anything I might have seen?
I have quite a few IMDb credits.
Any sex tapes?
Sex tapes? I mean, look at me. Maybe some red light camera pictures.
Okay, we generally seek out the celebrities that we want on our slot machines.
I'm cutting out the middleman. You can even use my catchphrase when I get one.
I'm not sure the likeness of a generic-looking old guy will be very enticing to our target demographic.
Well, is your target demographic me? I love pictures of myself. Ask anyone in my family.
Yeah, see, our demographics skew younger, and our slot machines aren't targeted to one almost completely unfamous guy.
You can use my songs, too.
Oh, you're a musician.
Well, when I write and record some music, you can use it. I can sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star if that will help you with your vision of the Richard Houghton slot machine.
I'm just not seeing a match here.
I can make slot machine noises, too.
Okay. Okay. I tell you what. A Richard Houghton slot machine doesn't seem to align with our roadmap.
Mm-hmm.
Look, thank you for coming in and the sex toy. I'll wear this sucker out.
Great job on that cookie bouquet.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your time.
Now, if we could just get Cassidy Kennedy in here.
Or Nicole Hodges.
You know what?
Yes.
Or Robb Hudspeth. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would.
Hello! Welcome to Far Out Fiesta, episode 23. You polyamorous freaks got yourself a shed. Give it up for our amazing cast. Cassidy Kennedy. Robb Hudspeth.
Hello.
Nicole Hodges.
I love cake.
She does.
I am Richard Houghton. Are you ready to do the? Are you ready to do the thing?
The thing!
Let's
do all
the things, doing
So
all the
many
deals.
heart.
Take the heart. Hipster area rapid transit. When I need to get to the nearest craft water store.
When I want to really take hydrogen, I take the heart.
Heart. Hipster area rapid transit. Take you to all the places that are pretty cool today, but by the time your older brother, who still thinks he's cool, finds out about them, lame.
I want somebody to shave me with a friggin' stone and then use molasses for aftershave.
And I want to shave my legs with organically realized incense.
Heart. Hipster area rapid transit.
I need my retro Mac repaired while I enjoy something with mangoes.
And my stand-up bass could use a polishing with like a retro checkerboard handkerchief.
Heart.
Where can I get glasses so big?
I have to wear suspenders to hold on to them.
You read my mind.
With a second-generation Nook,
Heart.
I'm on an all middle-of-the-burger diet.
I need some retro hipster panties.
I need some retro hipster panties, too. Heart takes us everywhere. We all are like, yeah, I guess it would be kind of cool to go there.
Hipster area rapid transit. Marathon aversion therapy.
So all of you are runners, right?
10 miles a day.
8 miles a day.
50 a week.
Wow, this is going to be tougher than I thought.
Yeah, I eat tough for breakfast.
Yeah, Waffle House for me.
Effing love Waffle House.
You wouldn't know it by looking at me now, but I ran a marathon last year. Ran the Rock.
You finished the whole race?
Under 6 hours.
Well, I'm going to be so pissed if it takes me more than 4.
6 hours when I could have been doing anything else. Anything.
Didn't you feel such a sense of satisfaction?
No, I feel a sense of satisfaction when I follow up a good nap with another good nap.
Oh, I love a good nap, too.
For me, running a marathon was a series of bad decisions.
Yeah?
Preaching to the choir.
I feel the need to run a marathon. Help me, Stu. You're my only hope.
Bad decisions are like exhales to me. So many restraining orders.
I paid $100 to run a marathon. Bad decision.
Yeah, no spit. I mean, for $100, I should be drunk or stoned or satisfied and guilty.
I requested a small shirt. Bad decision.
Yeah, bloody nipples.
I drank 2 bottles of wine the night before. Bad decision.
I had 2.5 before I came here.
I rode the DART train to the marathon, which was an okay decision, but then I had to take the DART train back, which was a terrible decision.
Be honest. There were people on that train that smelled way worse than you did.
I read that you hit the wall at around mile 20. I said, whatever. And I didn't hit the wall at mile 20. I hit it at mile 16.
I've hit lots of walls. Blackout drinking.
Yeah, well, for me, the wall was an overwhelming urge to lie down in the street and cry until I died.
You know, you're changing my mind, Stu.
They gave me this shiny silver plastic space blanket as I crossed the finish line. I'm like, what do I need with a shiny silver plastic space blanket? Bad decision.
I look effing killer in silver.
Only good decision I made during the whole marathon was not throwing my clothes on the ground as I ran.
You're supposed to do that?
Yeah, but I saw like homeless guys trying on sweats, but now I know where to get free running gear if I ever decide to run again.
Definitely not running a marathon. Golden Corral, anyone?
Spit, yeah?
Hell yeah.
You ever dip a spoonful of mashed potatoes into the chocolate fountain?
The single marshal counterfeit.
Liege Watkins rides in a carriage driven by Feeny McConnell. They're on their way to pull off a counterfeiting plot in the bank at Black Moccasin. I'm not sure why I let you talk me into using sheep to pull the carriage.
They need to be taught a lesson. They know what they did.
Our ridiculous means of transportation is because you're punishing sheep.
People were stubborn in the Old West.
Okay, now are you sure this counterfeiting scheme is going to work? Nearby, the single marshal and Yona are practicing an Old West version of beach volleyball.
Good dig. Good dig, Yona. Good dig.
Thanks. Hold on. Something sounds suspicious about that sheep-drawn carriage.
Give me a minute to stretch and we'll follow him.
It would work. We give the bank the counterfeit money and say we'd like to exchange this for some different money of the same amount.
So the tellers will be, a money swapsy, of course.
I heard, Yona. Let's beat them to the bank and dress up as bank employees.
Why do your plans always require costumes?
It's the only way to foil their devilish counterfeit plot.
Or I could shoot them in the neck with an arrow. I'm a kick-ass shot.
How about we foil their plan, then you can shoot them in the neck.
I guess that's why I'm the trusty companion.
The trustiest companion.
Oh.
At the bank, the single marshal pretends to be a teller. Yona pretends to be a bartender. At the bank, they didn't have time to get her a better costume.
Hello, boys. What can I get you to drink?
I'll have a... Say, what's a bartender doing in a bank of all places?
Hello, boys. Not trying to distract you or anything, but did you come here to make a deposit? I'm a teller. The real teller isn't tied up or writhing around on the floor or nothing.
So who is writhing on the floor?
Cleaning people.
Now you see, this is why I bank at Black Moccasin, the unorthodox cleanliness. Okay, so we have this sack of
With
money
a big dollar sign on it.
that we'd like to exchange for the same amount of money.
A money swapsy. Do you mind if I take a look at the money?
Well, that depends. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Feeny takes an arrow through the throat.
Bartender, you weren't supposed to shoot anyone through the neck with an arrow yet.
You're right. I guess I'll get back to bartending.
So, how about we complete our transaction?
You're not even slightly concerned about the arrow through your buddy's neck.
Oh, he was hogging the damn seat the whole ride in. Took way more than half. Ah! And lies takes an arrow through the throat.
Yona!
Thanks to do, man.
Spiders!
Hey, nice web. So would you call that an hourglass on your back?
I'm not into labels, man. Here's the thing, Warren. Yes, it's a web. I like you, but I'm still going to have to eat your head after sex.
I like you too. And I do want sex, but I would prefer not to have my head eaten. So, anything I can do?
You tend to focus on the negative. I do 99 great things for you, but you just hone in on that one, mostly gutted, fly cleaning to life. Say, that's all.
I'm willing to switch my thinking. What else?
I'm bored with our routine, catching flies and the occasional moth, paralyzing them, training them, blah, blah, blah. Spiders crave new experience.
Yeah, I would love a weekend escape or, any escape that allowed me to leave here with my head.
You're uncomfortable talking about sex.
Well, to be fair, our most recent sex discussion ended with you planning to devour my head.
Web compatibility is obviously important. We haven't discussed each other's needs in the web.
Well, my current need in the web is my head. Keeping it.
You don't show an interest in my passions.
Hey, your passions are eating my head. Okay, hey, you know what? Hey, baby, you know what? Just do it. This relationship discussion is way too more painful. Halloween Madness!
Excuse me, do you work here?
Was it my vest, my name tag, or the fact that I'm stocking the shelves that gave it away?
You know it's April, right? Why do you still have all of these Halloween decorations out?
Why do you have a booger hanging out of your nose?
I understand 1 or 2 Halloween things, but there are at least 2 rows of rubber rats and cauldrons.
Cool. An annoying lady who can count.
Look, I don't like your attitude.
I don't like crab boils. Your turn.
Where's your manager?
Jimmy. He's the portly gentleman dressed like Dracula Lankenstein.
Dracula Lankenstein?
2 irregular costumes mashed together. Ugh, dumbass.
Have you seen our monstrous, spooktacular prices? Sorry, it's April. Have you seen our showerful prices? How can I help you?
What is with all of the Halloween decorations? This is supposed to be a home and garden store.
Are you suggesting that Halloween can't be celebrated in a home or garden?
I just think it's nutty bird. Cuckoo. That you still have all of these Halloween decorations up.
Can you keep a secret?
Sure.
Even if it sounds nutty bird, cuckoo.
Probably.
So that wispy spectral fellow right over there.
Kinda.
That's spectral old man Greeley.
Have to stock the shelves.
So, I don't follow.
Have to stock the shelves.
Now, he died stocking those shelves 10 years ago.
Tonight?
Oh, no, it was over several months. Working here slowly killed him.
Have to stock the shelves.
I'm still not with you.
Every morning, we put all of the Halloween decorations away.
And every afternoon, he starts restocking the shelves.
Pretty scary, huh?
A little. I guess. Has anyone asked him not to?
Billy, go see if he'll put out the Easter stuff.
New career.
Jenna comes home in the middle of the day. Tim is on the couch with a notepad.
Hey, what are you doing home? It's the middle of the day.
Great news.
You took a vacation day.
No, better. I quit my job. I know what I want to do with my life.
F. Well, give me a second to get some wine and tell me about it.
Just came to me when I was on a conference call.
Okay, just tell me. I'm kind of getting sick to my stomach.
I quit my job to write sex quizzes.
What the F does that mean?
You know, like in Cosmopolitan or online.
I mean, I guess, but Why have you been reading Cosmopolitan? Did you get in trouble at work for taking sex quizzes?
I think I'm going to be really good at it.
Why? Why do you think that? Why?
I'm very good at sex.
You have your moments. I mean, most of the time I carry you.
So you think it's a bad idea?
Oh, it's a horrible idea, but you know what? I'm trying to stay positive.
I wrote a quiz. Will reading it make you feel better?
You know what? Anything is probably better than how I feel right now.
Question 1.
Should I take the quiz?
Yeah, you should, though. I'm not real sure how to score it.
Perfect.
Question 1. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you like sex?
With you? 3. 3.5.
Oh, wow, thanks. Question 2. If you could only have sex in one position for the rest of your life...
I'd be married to you. Next question?
Question 3. What is the strangest place you have ever had sex?
Oh, petting zoo.
I don't remember that.
Question 4?
Is there a secret part of your body that your lover doesn't know about that will bring you to...
I'd rather not talk about my lover with you.
Last question.
Only 5 questions? How am I doing?
I have no idea.
Question 5.
What if I lied about why I was home in the middle of the day and really want a trip to Hawaii where we would leave tomorrow?
Aren't you a big fan of reverse cowgirl?
Don't answer a question with a question. You get a 0 for that one. I'll tally up your score.
That last question was just a quiz question?
I've already ordered some Sex Quiz Man t-shirts.
Practical Kung Fu Lawsuit. Lawsuit.
Say it again.
Big, dirty gong of a lawsuit. Mrs. Fields weeps on her doorstep. Bud and Lewis walk past her and stop a few feet away.
Mrs. Fields seems mighty sad.
She sure does, Tex.
Why did you call me Tex?
Mighty sad. Seemed like something somebody named Tex would say.
Kung Fu, Lewis.
Kung Fu, Bud.
So, do you think we should help her?
Quiet, Mrs. Fields.
Yeah, we're trying to help decide whether or not to help you.
We're in a little bit of a time crunch.
Right, because Kay gets home in an hour, and we need to eat all of the food in her fridge.
Yeah, and smoke all of the weed in her cigar box.
Oh, okay, all right. So, what's the problem?
In 7 words or less.
Lawsuit threat. Wipe me out. Poop. Poop.
Yeah, you kind of wasted those last 2 words.
But, we will help you. And the scheme we will hatch won't be that outlandish.
Inside Mrs. Fields' apartment.
I can't thank you boys enough for helping me.
We're men.
Yeah, calling us boys is creepy and condescending.
Okay, Lydia Dowlinger will be here any minute. Are we sure we're ready?
Of course. I will pose as a Texas millionaire and use my wits to discredit the woman who is threatening to sue you.
And if Lewis's excellent Texas millionaire scheme doesn't work, I will seduce the pee-pee out of her.
Oh, you're great at that. Much of my upholstery is stained from your previous seductions. Oh, there she is. Lil, so good to see you.
I hope you have your check writing pen ready.
My check writing pen? Why are you talking about such silly little lawsuit business?
I hate to interrupt, Mrs. Fields, but as a very millionaire, very Texasy millionaire, I have to find out more about your lovely little friend here.
Millionaire. So you have at least $1 million.
Oh, a gentleman doesn't brag about his considerable wealth, but I got $1 million.
What part of Texas are you from?
You ever hear of made-up Nameville?
My aunt and uncle, about this, live here.
Oh, small world. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what's this lawsuit business all about?
Mrs. Fields over here rammed my shopping cart to keep me from getting the last 24-pack of pizza bagels.
Sue the bitch.
Louis!
Don't worry, Mrs. Fields. I got this. But I couldn't help noticing how brown or blue or gray or green your eyes are.
You know how to make a girl blush.
I know how to make a girl do all sorts of things.
Oh, do tell.
Okay, I know a spot on the back of a woman's neck that usually evokes mind-numbing ecstasy.
Usually.
Let me show you.
What the F? I peed myself. See you in court, Mrs. F.
Bud and Lewis room.
Thank you for letting me sleep here, boys. And just so you don't get any ideas of sexual nature, I got a fistful of razor blades.
Kung Fu, Lewis!
Kung Fu, bud! That was kind of backwards.
Shed houses.
Shed houses.
Shed houses.
Shed houses.
But is it shed houses?
Is it?
Shed houses!
Yeah.
We saw your flyer on the telephone pole and came right over. I'm Donna.
Way to hang it at eye level. Dude, I'm Justin.
Okay, my buddies at the bar told me that hipster idiots will buy... I'm glad it caught your eye.
I'm Melanie. Can we see the shed?
Okay, I'm a little confused about a couple of things. One, you really want to live in a shed? And two, you want to pay me to live in my shed... Melanie, Justin, and Donna. Are y'all related?
We are a polyamorous family. We all love each other equally. We're not married in the eyes of the state, but we are married in the eyes of Snapchat.
Okay, now I am confused about like three things.
Can we see the shed?
3 people, huh? I mean, doesn't anybody get jealous?
No. All of us have, all 3 of us. Like, we have so much love to give and access to free ecstasy.
The sign said that the shed was a 26-foot tiny shed.
Sometimes I do get a little jealous of those two. They seem to be more into each other than they are in me, but then ecstasy!
Wow, yeah. So what if they brought in another guy?
I'd kill him. So the sign on the shed was 264 square feet with a loft.
Okay, now the loft is really more of a roof. I really didn't think anybody was crazy enough to want to buy a small shed to live in, but here you are.
The outside is beautifully decorated with custom siding and a stone exterior accent wall.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you could describe it that way. I mean, one woman's custom siding is another shed wall that's about to rust through. I mean, one woman's stone exterior accent wall is a pile of rocks next to the shed that I hadn't really noticed before.
Is that Pergo flooring?
If Pergo is a brand of gerbil cage wood shavings, then yeah.
Foxy.
The sign said custom sofa.
Yeah, the neighborhood cats customized it.
So is the box of matches over there the heater?
Bingo!
And the flushing toilet is the shovel?
Now, the ad says washer dryer combo in one.
You're looking at them. Just leave it in my mailbox.
So Melanie, what do you think?
I love it.
Donna?
Melanie and I have so many ideas about how to decorate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Frank. The sign says $55,000.
I mean, that was only $55. I mean,
What if I was to offer you $42,500?
And you polyamorous freaks got yourself a shed.
Fantastic! Now, will you turn your back for our celebratory three-way?
Is it a deal maker if I don't?
A
Fake wireless commercial for Zapper Wireless.
We can't give you unlimited data. Unlimited data.
Okay, so how's your coverage?
If our service was paint, you would need 4 coats. 4 coats. We can't give you seamless coverage.
I dropped my old phone in a rest stop toilet.
Being poked in the butt will do that. Oh, poked in the butt. We can't give you a new phone.
Other than some sort of clever dialogue, what can you give me?
We can disconnect you from calls you don't want to continue.
No spit.
We can block your bad calls you don't want to take to your enemies.
Man, I have so many enemies. Where do I sign?
Sign here. Hold on. I'm whacking off.
I like the sound of that.
You're nuts with these hedge clippers.
Did I agree to that?
Fine print.
Oh, no. That is going to do it
Wow! 10 minutes early.
Is it 10 minutes early?
Yes, but you know what?
minutes.
This is our
So
time that we
good.
could use to like embarrass Nicole and like make her cry and all because she's like leaving us.
Yeah.
She's like going to Hollywood to like make me a star and stuff.
You a star?
No.
Make
Make
everyone a
you
star.
I said to be a star. I said nothing about me. Me.
That's not what
me.
it sounded like over here.
Did I say, did anyone else here make me? I mean, I would
Okay,
take
that-
you with me,
oh,
Rob. It would happen.
Hello.
You mean
Freudian slips. That's okay.
you didn't know he was already in your bag the other day?
Yeah,
He was, like,
exactly.
With his Freudian slips.
Hello. Yes, that's my new line of clothing, the Freudian slip. Every woman should wear one,
It's hilarious.
Very, very
Yes.
isn't it? It's elegant. But no, Nicole's leaving, man.
I know.
Last show, you guys.
Well, for a while. I mean, it's so weird.
Last show with all of us
All of
living
us.
in the same
city.
we want her to be back, but if she doesn't come back, it means it's because she got successful out there.
Exactly.
Well, now,
And we want her
Yes.
to get successful out there.
Exactly.
But we want her to come back.
Well, this
so
is
what
my,
do we do?
This is my ultimate plan.
Okay.
Is to go out there and then very slowly drag you all out there.
Oh, even better.
Coming with me.
All right.
So that way it's far out fiesta. Hello.
Ooh, very nice.
Hashtag goals.
But then Richard will have to write like
just
LA
sweat a
humor
little bit.
sketches.
As if he doesn't now.
Exactly.
God. Half of it's stoner writing anyway. It'd fit in perfectly.
Let's do not tell my probation officer, please.
But for real, don't tell my probation officer.
Yeah, but for real, like,
No. But seriously. But for real. But for real.
and so like Cassidy got her this going away cake. Can we get a picture of this here?
Yeah, see.
And the
see.
bell, with the bell.
With the bell.
and we got
And
her.
everybody signed a bell.
We signed the bell for Nicole.
And I've been eating the cake during the show.
She has been. Look, she's been scooping
'Cause I love
Did everyone
cake.
see the scoop?
Even my Twitter handle says I love cake.
Even though Richard says the union won't allow you to scoop, you can still scoop. That's a callback to an
I
earlier
remember that.
episode right there, isn't
That's
it?
right.
I think that's like the
Course,
episode number 1, maybe.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, you guys, I've had the best time doing this and clowning around with you crazies, and anytime. This is amazing. And I can't wait till I'll be watching from afar.
Yeah.
But I'll be there.
Well, you know they have like microphones and broadband in LA, so there's that as an option.
It's true. I thought about that, but I was like, it could be on a delay.
Exactly.
Like, all of
That
a sudden, the punchline comes like
As if we
10
don't,
minutes.
as if we don't have that
Yes,
already.
I know.
Is it my turn to read?
Break
Am
into
I
the show,
missing
man.
something?
happening?
Oh my gosh, so good.
Yes.
No, I love you guys. Thank you for an
No,
amazing
we love
ride
you.
on this.
We are going to miss you a lot. And
Like-
I do mean also that the Uncle Vic sketch will be nothing without you.
That's right.
I know. What are we going to do without
He
Katie?
may or may not have killed Uncle Vic, but we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. And I think Katie needs a bestie. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Creeped out bestie.
Good old Tina.
Exactly.
Tina and Katie.
'Cause Uncle Vic with the male roommate ain't going to work, baby. That's
See, what I'm gonna miss is the squid president. That's gonna be my favorite.
We would love to know what y'all's favorite character is so
Yes!
far. So definitely go onto the page and let us know what character you like.
More importantly, favorite
Kung
character
Fu
played
Pie.
by Richard.
Oh, you like kung fu?
Good.
Yeah,
Kung Fu Bud. Oh, that-
kung fu,
do
practical
you like,
kung
do you like
fu.
Bud or Lewis?
Little, our producer, loves Kung Fu.
Oh.
You like that both?
Good
Great.
answer. Very good answer.
Good answer. Good answer there, Little.
That's right.
I like you, man. He's cool.
Kung Fu, bud.
Kung Fu, Lewis. Kung Fu, Lewis. Wow, Nicole's bell sounds like better. I guess it hasn't had as much use.
It's just newer. And
It's
signed-
also got
you know
chocolate
what?
icing on it. Too.
There's chocolate on it. But also, I think it's got. I think it's
Nowhere
got some
else
love
will
on
you
it.
get to
It
see
does.
Nicole Hodges lick a bell
And
that
I
kind of looks like a
really,
boob.
really thought it would take longer
Exactly.
before you licked the bell. Nicole.
Yeah, she held up. For,
That's actually why I'm going out to LA. So they're
Don't
committing me. Like,
underestimate the Hodges.
No,
Oh
yeah.
my God, she just rang it with her tongue, and that's what she said. And yes.
I didn't get to see what Cassidy wrote on here.
Oh, wait until you.
If
Oh,
ringing the bell with your tongue is already on your resume,
Oh my
By
God.
God, special skills. There it is. It's gotta happen.
Cassidy like threw threw some shade on me, man.
I threw, some,
Cassidy shaded me on your bell.
I threw some shade on that bell.
bell shading.